like we're good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our regular city council meeting this, what do we got, Tuesday, August 19th already. Appreciate any joining us online. Appreciate giving us a little bit of time this evening. We did start tonight with our council meeting with a work session at 5 o'clock. We talked a little bit about our Terrace Days 2025, so looked at a few things there that we may improve next year and some things that, we need to do different, but it was a great success this year. We were really happy with the way Terrace Days went. So let's move on with our regular agenda tonight. Item 2, roll call. Amy?
Mayor Allen?
Here.
Councilmember Christiansen?
Here.
Councilmember Zishan?
Here.
Councilmember Parkinson?
Here.
Councilmember West?
Here.
Councilmember Thomas?
Okay, thank you. We have everybody here this evening. Thank you for being here tonight. Item number 3 is our Pledge of Allegiance. If you'll all rise and repeat the pledge with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for that Pledge of Allegiance. Again, welcome all of you in attendance in person and online. Thank you for being here. Go on to our item number 5, consent items, approval of the agenda tonight, and our August 5th meeting minutes. Staff, any changes to tonight's agenda?
Not to the agenda, but there were 2 changes to the minutes.
Perfect.
But they were just like typos.
Okay.
So a name and then a word change.
Okay.
So it doesn't
Okay.
change content.
Okay. Great. Any other changes to the agenda or to the minutes on there? Minutes. Okay. Seeing none. Everybody okay with approving those 2 items? Great. We'll approve those by general consent. Thank you. Item number 6 is our citizen comments. Anybody like to make any citizen comments tonight? I don't see anybody who would like to. So thank you. Let's move on. Item number 7, council communication with staff. We'll go right through this because we've got some business to do. So let's start on this end with Mike. Anything?
Got nothing. I'm good.
Jeff?
Kind of as an extension of our staff, I want to the Sheriff's Department, our condolences for loss of some fallen officers. And I'm sure it's felt. We appreciate you for all you do. So share that with your colleagues. And staff, I don't really have anything else.
Okay. Thank you. Cheryl?
I echo those feel for the situation and realize that I'm sure some of the officers from your area went up to support and do things there and were involved. We don't take what you do lightly. Thank you. One thing just to look forward to is many months ago I talked about the fact that we had some of our curbs on corners that still had not been ADA done, and just wondered if that's going to come through a grant. Do we put in for a grant for that, or how do we work with the remaining things that way within our city?
I don't know. I'll check with Jake and see what the status is on ADA corners and where we're at, because I don't know. I'll check on that.
Just didn't know if that was a process, again, that you go through a specific grant to get those improved and replaced, or just what. So wondered.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you. That was it.
Okay. Z? Jill?
Nothing tonight.
Wow. Well, I'm going to brag a little bit. We had a great ribbon cutting last night at the new Roosevelt Elementary. We had Cheryl and Jeff and Mike were there, and that's a beaut over there. That is quite a school. So, any of you can sneak in there if they'll let you in. Don't know if you have to go through how much,
You have to get past the lady at the front desk.
Oh yeah, you got to get past Miss West at the front desk. So I don't know, we might have a hard time getting in, any of us. So, but man, it's something, and I just really feel like that's going to make a difference in some young people's lives. I just feel like the first few years they're going to want to go to school, to go to a nice nice school. And that elementary school has been the oldest in Weaver District for quite some time. And now it's the newest. We finally got something new. So now, I mentioned last night, we need to work on the junior high school because now it's the oldest. And in the high school because now it's the oldest in the district. So, but we're fortunate to get that and get that done and get that done on time. So
That was impressive.
Hogan did a great job on that. Said they had a countdown timer in their construction trailer set for 18 months, and it kicked down every minute, every hour, every day for 18 months, and boom. So they still have a few, small items, to check up on. So
To go along with that, I
Cheryl?
was really impressed that what's his name? What's the word? Lane Finley, is it? That's over everything there?
no,
He did
Lane's a PIO.
The guy that was
Uh,
over the presentation there. I
What's
don't
his
remember
name?
his name. Over construction.
Larry. No,
Larry Hadley?
Hadley. Was it Hadley?
I wasn't there.
Oh, you don't.
Anyway,
No, but you know. You've been
They gave a
working with him.
shout out to Jake,
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
and that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, how easy it was to work with
Yeah.
And
Washington
how
City
great
and
it
their
was. Yeah.
staff, and
And I
especially
thought that
Jake.
was really neat that they gave a shout out right there
He really
to
did.
him.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, it was
good
great.
thing to let him know that he was
I will pass
recognized and
that along.
appreciated.
yeah,
That's good to know.
yeah.
Said
That's,
they've done a lot of projects, and, there's always something that comes up, and they need a change or an inspection or something, and Jake was right there.
Oh, that's
It was
great.
just quick and
Yeah.
painless for them.
That's good.
yeah, so,
Jake
So-
definitely has the philosophy of how, not know. It's not know, but how.
yeah.
How we get this done.
It was really fun. It was really fun. And then also, in front of you is a letter that I received from Northview Fire District, the chief there thanking us for our help. We, of course, went on the other side of the county and helped, and we're glad to do it. I noticed there were some people wondering why we do that. Well, the same reason why people come to us to save Cheryl's house when the trees are starting on fire.
Yeah.
We didn't have just us there. We had 5 or 6 other departments there. And that's just what we do.
Right.
And just like police officers, that's what we do. I don't care if it's, way up in northern Utah, we go help if we can, and we usually can. But I, appreciate our fire people for going up there and helping. And, they love to do it, and so appreciate them doing that. So that was a nice letter from those folks. And I'm glad everything's safe up there. I think it's got to be almost contained, I would imagine. So that's great. Okay, move on. Administration reports. Tom?
Okay. One little point to that, I was talking to Clay today about some of our team going up and helping at the North Ogden event, and how we had so much support for our Washington Terrace event within, 2 weeks of each other. Had it not been for other agencies coming to help us, there's no way we could have handled that on our own. We had to have the support. It goes all directions. And so those cooperative, not just the agreement, but just the cooperative nature of this area is tremendous. And I appreciate knowing that our team went up there and helped them. So, and in return, it's not because we do it for, this and that. We don't have to trade, but it is beautiful that we had such support on our situation and put it down so quickly. 5250 South water line, the water line is installed and they're doing the testing. They'll be working with the contractor. It's going to be slightly delayed from what was anticipated, the close date, but they're moving along well. So water lines are in. That's a great big milestone on that project.
5350. I think you said 52.
Did I say 5250?
5350.
Thank you. 5350. Thank you. Valves. We're getting on the last of the valve updates where they're replacing, I included it in the week in review, but they're replacing the bolts and the washers in those. The washers are replaced whether they're failing or not. If you have it open, you put new washers in. But they're about ready to wrap up this season on valve repair and replacement. It really worked out to be a tremendous help to the city when we have to shut off water for a break or something. It's been a little inconvenient, but the team, Tannen and Jake and Public Works has done a great job notifying people well in advance for maintenance projects. We let them know days in advance rather than that very minute that we have a break. It depends on the severity of a break, but we let them know in advance. The fall cleanup, this spring, we had the Public Works shop open Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and we had a couple days that were late hours. 3 people came to use after hours opportunities, and then 29 people came on Saturdays. Talking with Jake this morning, he would like to recommend is that the collection would be open every day of the week from 7 to 3:30, which is our standard open time down there, and then each Saturday, instead of a limited Saturday, but each Saturday from 8 to 4. So every day, Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30, and then each Saturday, 8 to 4, and that. How do you have any concern about us advertising that from at that schedule? Every working day of the week, from 7 o'clock to 3:30, and then Saturdays, 8 to 4. Is there any concern on that?
That's what month? November?
That's the whole month of November.
So you'll have,
I like the extended Saturdays is gonna be.
you got 5 Saturdays.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, last year, didn't we change it midstream to give a couple late days? Remember, Jeff, was that your suggestion?
Yeah, we did do. a
And
couple
so
of
last
days.
year, it's not a
We did,
good,
but we only had 3 people use it. The ROI may not be there.
but I thought we changed it.
Because
like-
they could go Saturday.
We changed it midstream, I thought.
We did.
So we didn't advertise it.
So the 3 that
The
wanted to
initial.
use it did.
So we got the 3 in.
I
But if
think
we have an
having
extended Saturday, oh, that'll give them, because you can cut a lot of branches and save them up till Saturday, that's for sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'm good with that.
That was the concern, is that most people can't get home from work in time to get over there during the week, but if it's open Saturday, they're
Right.
out there.
It'll be all of the Saturdays.
So you will go the 1st through the 29th, and then work days you'll just be closed Thanksgiving Day and the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But
Yep,
then you'll
that
be
would be
open-
closed
but
for the
then you'll be
holiday.
over-
But then
Oh.
would you do that Saturday?
Will you be there on the
Or
29th?
close that
Yep.
Saturday too?
You'll
Yep,
be
we'll
open
be
on
there.
29th.
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up on 20, okay. That'd be cool.
Yep.
They could work all day Thanksgiving, and then bring it all on Saturday. What do you think, everybody?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good deal.
Okay. Emergency prep open house will be October 2nd at the firehouse. And we've got some great feedback on that. We've got some good help coming in to make that a meaningful experience. The newsletter article for September is all about, with the idea that September is kind of emergency prep month. We're going to tag on to that and do some advertising in the newsletter for the event on October 2nd. That is also, as mentioned, we recognize that that's Utah League of Cities and Towns. But when that's over, if you want to come to the open house, you'll have plenty of time to get here. Had a great meeting with the United Methodist Church, and them being a primary evacuation center, and they have agreed to take that on as a primary location, and we're going to be working with the Red Cross to evaluate that building to see what they can and, you know, what their limitations are, and what they can accomplish. Had a great meeting with their board who manages the building and the buildings in this area. So they were very much on board with that. In fact, some of the members of the board had experienced an evacuation scenario where they ended up not here, but at another state, at a United Methodist Church. And in fact, a few weeks ago when Texas had all the flooding, and they lost the camp where the children were, one of the people on the board was a couple miles away dealing with a stream that was doing the same thing. By the time they left their cabin area, they were chest deep in water, getting hauled up the hill to another cabin location for the night. The next day, they ended up evacuating to a United Methodist Church. So it was kind of neat to be able to have that experience together and talk through those things. Very, very gracious, very, very helpful. So we're linking in with them. Also, the Red Cross will be doing some work with the LDS Church on some faith-based understanding of what the LDS Church buildings can accommodate and what they can't. There are some restrictions there. There's no showers at those locations, but we want to work with them and their policies and priorities for the use of chapels or stake centers for that kind of activity. I think we're in good shape. Thanks. That's about it for tonight.
Okay. Thank you, Tom.
Just question,
Appreciate that. Jim?
what was the time on the open house on the 2nd?
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
Yep.
And this can now be advertised and shared?
Yes, it can now be advertised, shared. I've been in communication with the stake presidents in the area, letting them know, and their emergency preparedness people, letting them know as well. So I sent an email out to them, encouraging their participation in promoting it. All right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that. All right, let's go to item number 9, upcoming events. August 28th, Planning Commission meeting. Cancel. I just noticed that. Okay, no Planning Commission meeting. September 1st, offices are closed for Labor Day. September 2nd will be our next City Council meeting at 6 p.m. And then September 16th, City Council meeting at 6 p.m. September 25th, tentative Planning Commission meeting, just tentative. And then October 1st and 2nd in Salt Lake City is our Utah League of Cities and Towns conference. So I think Amy's been sending out some things. If you're interested, please let Amy know and sign up. It's just, a few of us can ride down together and, it's just usually home by 5 o'clock. So we should be able to make that preparedness fair not a problem. But they've shortened that up. It's really a lot nicer, just shortened up to 2 full days instead of dragging it on into Friday. So it's really nice. And that one's got a lot of classes in there. They really stack them up in there on that one. So anybody that can go, please go if you can. Okay. Okay, good. All right. Thank you, Amy, Amy always has to cover our travel and training. And we don't do much, but she's always there to help us out. So thank you, Amy. Appreciate that. Council, I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn and then go right into and then adjourn into our redevelopment agency meeting, if I could, please.
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
And go into our RDA meeting. We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you very much. We are now, Amy, are you ready? Do you have to change the tape or anything? You're good? Wow, look at that. We'd like to welcome everybody to our redevelopment agency meeting this Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. This is a RDA meeting that we have occasionally, so we welcome everybody here again. Let's have a roll call, Amy.
Chair Allen?
Here?
Excuse me, Board Member Christiansen? Here. Board Member Zishan?
Here.
Board Member Parkinson? Here. Vice Chair West?
Here?
Board Member Thomas?
Okay, great. We have everyone present tonight. Thank you. for everyone staying around for this meeting. So, we'd just like to welcome everybody, our guests tonight. So thank you for joining us. Let's go to consent items, approval of tonight's agenda, and also approval of meeting minutes from July 1st. Any changes on either of those items? Good to go? Anyone opposed to approving those? We'll approve those by general consent. Thank you very much. We have some business that we do need to take care of. Item 4.1, a motion/resolution 25-17, a resolution of the City of Washington Terrace, Utah, acting as the Washington Terrace Redevelopment Agency and accepting the request for a 30-day extension from the Canyon Construction LLC. Tom, you want to start us off?
Okay. We've got Jeremy Kraus here with us this evening, if you have any questions specifically for him. This is pretty straightforward, but we've been working with Jeremy and his team for the 5580 South Adams Avenue project for quite some time. And they have done a really good job getting everything set up, their plans in. They have been very, very responsive to any requests that staff has for details for stormwater or anything else that's going on in the project, frankly. But we realized that we have a drop dead of September 1st that construction has to begin. And otherwise they would forfeit. They would forfeit the incentive agreement. We wanted to make sure that that didn't happen, and so we've been communicating together with Jeremy and his team to extend the deadline for the beginning of the project for 30 days. They sent, as you can see in your attachment, they sent a letter, a good letter, requesting that 30-day extension. We're inches of being, would that be fair?
Yeah, I'll give a quick update.
Inches, you're just inches.
We're inches. That's always the main development game. So we have submitted to staff. We've done our initial plan review. We have like 2 comments with Tyler. We've resubmitted to Jones on the engineering. He had like a couple small comments. It goes to loan committee tomorrow at Golden West. We've already gotten preliminary approval. So we have the excavator scheduled for 2 weeks from now. It's just going to be like so close that we don't want to risk it. With
Okay.
Labor Day and stuff, you never know what's going to happen. So
Yeah,
we should be breaking ground within like 2 or 3 weeks.
good. That's great news. Great news. Thank you.
It's wonderful.
Okay. Anything else, Tom?
No,
Thank you.
staff would recommending, is requesting and recommending the extension for 30 days for the 5580 South Adams Avenue project.
Okay, and that is resolution 25-17. So, council, any questions or comments?
I think that sounds like a good plan, so that it's not September 3rd that they break ground and go, oh, come on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, entertain a motion to approve then.
Make a motion that we approve resolution 25-17, is that right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right.
Granting an extension to the construction 5580 Adams Avenue Parkway project. Is that what we call it?
Close enough.
Close enough?
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to approve. Is there any further discussion from the board? Seeing none. Oh, roll call vote. Amy?
Board Member Parkinson,
Yes.
Vice Chair West,
Yes.
Board Member Thomas,
Yes.
Board Member Christiansen,
Yes.
Board Member Susan.
Yes.
Okay, that is unanimous. Easy as that. Board members, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move that we adjourn the meeting?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?